Hello everyone, welcome back to the latest updates on Princess Diana News Recaps. In this discussion, I would like to express my admiration for Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, who holds a special place among my favorite members of the royal family. I have been eagerly awaiting the chance to create this video and felt that now would be the perfect time to discuss her. This text originates from the year 2017. This event took place at Royal Ascot. Sophie, if I recall correctly, was either getting in or out of the carriage when she got trapped and began stumbling. Catherine apprehended her, and their facial reactions were as follows. You are aware of my sentiments towards Catherine. I have a great affection for Catherine, Princess of Wales, and it is undeniable. I derive immense pleasure from it. Sophie, who holds the title of Duchess of Edinburgh, is highly regarded by Queen Elizabeth as one of her top choices. Furthermore, I am eager to discuss her, yet I simply cannot contain my adoration for this alternative image. Observe the expressions on both of their faces. I would often find myself inadvertently, and perhaps intentionally, attempting to stumble onto Catherine whenever I attempted to enter or exit a carriage. Sophie Helen Rhys-Jones, who was previously recognized by a different name, is currently married to the youngest brother of King Charles III. She is the wife of Prince Edward, who holds the title of Duke of Edinburgh. Her experience lies in the field of public relations. She has provided legal services to companies in various locations including the UK, Switzerland, and Australia. Ultimately, she decided to establish her own agency. In 1987, she crossed paths with Edward during her employment at Capital Radio. They embarked on a relationship in approximately 1993 and revealed their engagement in 1999. They got married at a venue that I love dearly. George's Chapel is located within the grounds of Windsor Castle. They are parents to Lady Louise Mountbatten Windsor and James Mountbatten Windsor, who are their two kids. The Earl of Wessex, who currently stand at the 16th and 15th positions in the succession line for the British throne respectively. They are officially recognized with the titles of the Earl and Countess of Wessex. You may have commonly heard her addressed as the Countess of Wessex. In 1999, they created the Wessex Youth Trust, an organization dedicated to assisting children and young individuals by backing projects and charitable endeavors. According to reports, the Queen had such strong affection for Sophie that she referred to her as her own child. While delving into her background, I consistently encountered descriptions of her as a stabilizing force and a reliable individual. It is believed that she adopted a subtle approach to royal appearances and frequently operates her own vehicle when attending events. Furthermore, she has also made appearances at prestigious royal events, such as I have such a strong affection for this person, she holds a special place in my heart. Observe her facial expression. Who could really blame her? However, the poor thing frequently found herself trapped in a vehicle with this individual. I am greatly interested in having a tea session with Sophie to discover firsthand what it entails. While gathering information, I came across a fascinating insight. Charles has a deep affection for both Sophie, as well as Prince Edward, which I had read about previously. In essence, he attempted to preserve the title of the Duchess of Edinburgh as it holds great significance to him due to it being one of his beloved locations. He intended to present it to Charlotte, however, he also feels a strong connection with Sophie. Sophie ultimately obtained the aforementioned title, and if my understanding is correct, her children will not inherit it, thus leaving the possibility for Charlotte to receive it in the future. According to reports, she was the proprietor of her own public relations company. Ultimately, she chose to abandon her previous role and fully commit herself to serving as a dedicated member of the royal family. Currently, she serves as the patron for over 70 charities and organizations. She has a particular emphasis on providing assistance to individuals with disabilities. In 2012, Sophie collaborated with Queen Elizabeth and the Diamond Jubilee Trust to raise funds with the aim of eradicating avoidable blindness in the Commonwealth. After a decade, Sophie returned to Malawi, as it was the initial nation to successfully eradicate a leading factor of vision loss. Sophie used the funds raised from the Jubilee to go into town and have a celebratory experience. So, once more, individuals inquire as to the reason behind my adoration for her. This is just one of the countless myriad of reasons I adore her. She displays exceptional dedication, kindness, and outstanding attributes as both a nurturing mother and an extraordinary individual. I deeply appreciate her bond with William and Catherine. She is becoming more visible to us. She had recently attended a private event with Prince William, and I always enjoy seeing her in public. I comprehend why people adore her so much. She holds immense worth as a member of the royal family. During the process of creating this video, I stumbled upon this fascinating article. I suggest we examine it together. The text suggests that the Duchess of Edinburgh acts as a bridge connecting different royal generations, and has developed a strong bond with William and Catherine in a time of uncertainty. In recent months, the Prince and Princess of Wales have reportedly developed a strong connection with the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh. William and Catherine have faced numerous challenges in the past year, including the passing of Queen Elizabeth II and the assumption of additional responsibilities within the royal family. Meanwhile, there continues to be tension between the Prince and Princess of Wales and their estranged sibling, Prince Harry. I appreciate the fact that they cleverly omitted any mention of Maggie Poo in this statement. Nevertheless, according to a royal authority, the couple with their close bonds have successfully navigated any obstacles they have faced in the past year. With the presence of Duchess Sophie and Prince Edward. Originally, the video was intended to focus on Sophie rather than Meghan. However, since Meghan was brought up, I will continue discussing her as well. One of the moments I absolutely cherish is happening right now. Keep in mind, Kermit attends church. I am sincerely grateful for your contribution, HG Tutor. Finding the perfect bra can be quite challenging, especially when it comes to achieving the desired comfort and fit. Sophie was being intensely observed. While observing the video, Meghan averts her gaze, which prompts everyone to declare Sophie as the winner. It's brilliant. During the same occasion, Meghan outmaneuvered Sophie and Edward by swiftly circling a series of chairs. I can't believe it, isn't it astounding? This individual is incredibly entitled and arrogant. It is quite amusing to observe. It is strongly advised to examine that. However, they ended up engaged in an intense gaze at the place of worship. Furthermore, I strongly believe that I believe both Sophie and Edward have made an effort to communicate with Harry that we have witnessed. It's impossible to have a conversation with Harry because he is such a foolish person, hence the right choice was made. They remained loyal to William and Catherine, and see how well that decision has turned out compared to the two foolish individuals at the other end. Not quite. In the article, Jeannie Bond from BBC expresses her observations about the seemingly close bond between the two distinct generations of royals, which she finds quite peculiar. During challenging moments, the departure of Harry and Meghan to the EU has fostered strong connections among couples. Firstly, the mention of SS departure, followed by the various events involving Andrew, and finally, the sad news of the Queen's demise. Furthermore, the text states that Sophie stands out as a highly compassionate individual. According to Miss Bond's statement to OK magazine, the Queen, who has passed away, considered her to be like a daughter to her. She further stated that the Duchess serves as an exceptional link connecting different age groups. In this gorgeous ensemble, she appears stunningly adorned in floral patterns as she accompanies William for a special event held at the renowned Battersea Power Station. According to the article, Sophie's role is crucial in the lives of her nephew and niece-in-law, William and Catherine, due to her exceptional ability to maintain confidentiality. She has been captured in photographs on the balcony of Buckingham Palace, engaged in affectionate interactions with Princess Charlotte, Prince George, and Prince Louis. Okay, before we wrap up our discussion about Sophie, I'd like to share a couple more of my most cherished photos with you. Certainly, she is with Catherine. unintentionally matching in the color blue. This is incredibly enjoyable. Additionally, there is Prince Philip, frequently recognized for his affection towards Sophie. Naturally, I am fond of any photographs featuring Sophie alongside the Queen. In my opinion, it was an incredibly enjoyable experience, and their bond was truly exceptional. Upon further investigation, numerous reports have surfaced suggesting that she affectionately referred to the Queen as Mama and played a significant role in providing support to her following the loss of Prince Philip. Once more, I simply wanted to brighten your day with things like this, offering a touch of sunshine. I aim to expand my discussions to cover various individuals of the royal family. The topic of family and their reputation is something that has piqued my interest, and I believe this particular subject can be a delightful one for us all to appreciate. I sincerely hope you found pleasure in it. I have an immense fondness for this picture as well. There was a comical moment when the Queen had difficulty cutting the cake, leading to some laughter. There are countless delightful images of Sophie with the Queen in this collection, evoking lovely memories. I want to express my gratitude for your presence, everyone. I trust you found as much pleasure in this as I did and eagerly anticipate sharing similar content with you in the future. If you're interested in providing additional support to the channel, you are already aware of the steps to take. You all are truly exceptional. I am extremely grateful to each and every one of you. I wish you an amazing day and I am eagerly anticipating spending time with you. We need more videos similar to this. If there is anyone specific you would like me to discuss, please inform me. I have a strong desire to undertake Princess and Princess Royal in the near future. If there is anyone else you would like to meet, kindly inform me. I extend a warm welcome to everyone. Thank you, wishing you a day full of wonderful moments. Bye-bye.